Director, Abyss and Karina. Education, a division as green as the color of their national flags. Give it up to the two spiritual Bengali brothers separated at birth by geopolitical borders, Agastya and Aryan. Next up, community, your ACM social hub, led by the lives of the party, Amelia and Bradley. Up next, we got a set of directors who, fun fact, flushed a goldfish down the toilet last night. Your Hack UTD directors, Purva and Salman. Uh-oh, we just received word that our next director actually just lost his goldfish. Good news is he can easily buy a new one. Introducing your finance director, Fatine. Introducing industry, where every handshake could be a start of $1 million deal. Her inbox is her playground. The master of networking, Christine. And last but not least, standing tall as the reigning champions of all things tech, they're the visionaries who lead the charge and the force driving the future of technology at UTD. Introducing the undisputed executives of ACM UTD and the people who paid me to say all that, Farhan, Michael, and Schwabe. Can we get one more round of applause for them?
All right, everyone. I'm super excited that you're all here. Really grateful, and welcome to ACM Fall 2024 Kickoff. We've got a whole lot of in store for you, from learning all about what our divisions are doing to hearing a little bit about some other partner organizations at the end as well. So you might be asking, what is ACM? So ACM stands for the Association for Computing Machinery, and we're the largest computer science UTD. We host many events and many programs that you are going to hear about later today. And we're an amazing community of over 800 computer science and technology students here at UTD. If you haven't heard about us directly, you've probably heard about one of your friends who have been involved within our programs before. And it really is an amazing experience to have. So I'm going to just go ahead and we'll get started, and I'll hand it off to Michael to talk about ACM membership.
Thank you so much, Farhan. And before I talk about membership, let me say how happy I am to see all of these faces here tonight. I've been saying this at all the classroom visits. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, ACM has a place for you, all right? So I hope I'll see you all in the organization here soon. And with that being said, the best way to get involved in ACM is to get ACM membership set up. Now, you can become an ACM member by attending 3 of our events this semester. And we know in the past there's been a little ambiguity about whether or not you're an ACM member, about what being an ACM member even means. So I'm here to clear that all up today. Starting this semester, you will be notified when you become an ACM member. There will be no uncertainty. All right. It will also say it in your profile under ACM portal, which we're going to talk about here in a second. And in addition, being a member will grant you access to one of our exclusive member-only events, which we will be holding for the first time this semester. All right? So membership is very much worth it. And with that, I'm going to hand it off to Schwabe so he can talk a little bit about Portal.
Hey, everyone. It is so nice to see this many people here. We always have the most attendance out of all the CS orgs, so it's, you guys are a part of that. But let me talk about Portal a little bit, because this is actually the source of truth for being a member or being part of ACM in general. If you haven't been in any ACM first event in ACM, if you scan this QR code, it'll ask you to create an account. With this account, you will check into all of our events using our portal. You will apply for all the programs, amazing programs you'll hear about later. And this is like where you will basically be a part of ACM and find out if you're a member or not. There's a lot of information on the portal that you can find about the applications that you're going to see. And if you have any questions, feel free to go to our Discord and ask our dev team about it. But next, we will introduce our amazing advisor who has been with us since the beginning, Professor Cole.
Thank you so much, Vibe. Welcome, everyone. I didn't expect an SRO crowd for this event, but I'm thrilled to see every last one of you. We need a bigger classroom next time. We'll see if we can get one. They say modestly that this is the biggest CS student org on campus. I believe it's the biggest student org period on campus. One of the biggest everywhere. It has grown amazingly with the department. Lots of good stuff going on here. I'm not going to talk about that. I'll leave that for the officers. But again, thanks for coming out. I'll hang around for a little bit, but then Nebula Labs is meeting tonight. I shouldn't say that, but their kickoff is also tonight. Another good organization. You can belong to both, of course. Why not? But again, so much good going on here, so much to learn, people to meet. Welcome. Thank you.
And with that said, nothing we do at ACM would be possible without our amazing sponsors as well. Today we have a couple of sponsors here who will be letting you know about their internship programs and just introducing themselves. So first we'll get started with Connor from Paycom.
Awesome. Are we going now for the slides here? Awesome. Well, everybody, I'm Connor Avance, technical recruiter for Paycom. We've been working with UTD for a while now. This is actually my third year on campus with UTD, so super excited about that. But also, if you haven't scanned the QR code here, just checks you and gives me your email. I'm not going to bug you a bunch, but you will have my contact information after today. So if you have any questions about where to apply, any opportunities, I can definitely help you out with that. Let me try to remember what was on the slide here. So, but as far as Paycom, we're an HR and payroll technology company. We're a software as a service model, but essentially we develop software that streamlines HR solutions for our clients. With all that being said, we have a huge need for technologists, so we have a lot of opportunities that we have available, but we have some upcoming events for this semester. I'm going to be at the All Majors Fair, the STEM Fair, so come over there if you want any swag, or just want to have a one-on-one conversation about what you're looking for, as well as we're going to be doing a picnic. This will be the third year of us doing that on campus. It'll be in the Chess Plaza. It's going to be on September 10th, but we'll get all that information sent out through industry, through Christine. But we're going to have games, we're going to have technologists, recruiters, former interns. So come out, play some games, get free food, sign up with the RSVP link that gets sent out after today. And then I'm going to be also at an ACM meeting. We'll have a workshop from a technologist from Paycom. Whether it's like React or C# or something. We're going to do a poll, so be sure to vote on that for something that you're interested in. And then we're hiring. So the main opportunities that we're looking for, and these are all full-time and internships. We have software developers, application security analysts, and deployment engineers. And all of our jobs are posted on Handshake. They're not posted currently, but they will be tomorrow, I believe. They'll be posted on there. So feel free to go check those opportunities out. And then just to give you an idea of the size of our internship, we had 135 software development interns. We had 188 total interns from last year between our Oklahoma City and our Texas office. So there's a lot of opportunities to be had. So definitely feel free to apply for those. But we work with 34 universities across 5 states here in the region. So very entrenched in finding technical talent here in Texas, especially at UTD. So like I said, be sure to check out those opportunities on Handshake. And thanks for having me.
And then up next, we have Ashley from State Farm.
Not Jake. I was reminded that I forgot to bring the best friend. If you all know, that's one of our major campaigns, is Jake with State Farm with the khaki pants. All right, my name is Ashley Thomas. I'm an engineering manager at State Farm. I'm located here in Texas. I am the newest campus manager this year. You're probably used to seeing a Mandy Morgan or a Josh Carl, so I'm excited to be here. I have up right here some key dates for you guys, and I have QR codes also available. I'm getting a little echo here, guys. So on September 15th, we will open up our intern postings. So if you log in and apply, so I have a registration data right here. So scan our QR code, log in, go ahead and fill out your information. And when these applications come available on the 15th, you can apply. We have 6 different positions. Most of those you guys are going to be focused on are engineering, so we'll focus on those right now. So we have software engineering, data analyst, GRC analyst, which is our risk analyst, a product designer, information security, and we are just piloting this year, technology analyst. So folks that may not be as entrenched into engineering, but are very, very familiar and comfortable with that environment. Those jobs will be for the summer of 2025. So just know that when you're applying for these positions, we go through a rigorous screening process, and we will let all applicants know if they have an interview. And then obviously once you go through that interview, you'll know if you have a job by the end of this year for next summer. So that's pretty well in advance. So in case you don't get that internship, you have ample opportunity to find another position somewhere else. All right, that is the key dates. You can move us on. Okay, so as I was describing, you're gonna have to join the talent neighborhood. So that's gonna be all of your personal information. So it's kind of like prepping you for building out your resume. And then you'll view the job postings on the 15th. Okay, so they won't be there now, but they will be there live on the 15th. And they're only gonna be up for 5 days. So have this information ready in advance so you're ready to go. There's also some videos out there on our statefarm.com that'll give you some just information just about other jobs, other opportunities, what we do with just being a good neighbor, who we are. So if you have any questions, look through all of that information. I'm going to skip the rest of this. All right, so this is, go back one. The 16-year-old will not obviously apply for, I would say, 99.9% of you guys, but in case you are not 16 years old, you have to be. You have to be enrolled in full-time, and you have to be eligible for lawful employment. So if all of those things apply to you, you're ready to go and apply for us. Next up. All right, so as I was describing, these are the positions that will be available. If you want to grab that information, you can just type in those codes. You don't have to look through all of the hundreds of positions that are out there. Just type in that specific code, all right? Hold for a second. Phones are coming down. All right, move on. All right, pay structure. You all want to know this. How much do you get paid? $28 an hour, $2,000 stipend, and we also have a $1,000 for returning interns. So that's a good little bonus there for you as well. These are remote internships, so you, wherever you're located, you could be working for teams anywhere across the nation. So it doesn't necessarily need to be here in Dallas. I would say most, if not all, internships, they offer you the opportunity to work on real live code and real life production environments. But in case that was something that may not have been something that you've done in the past, that is absolutely what we do. So your code will live on into the future, and we will be happy that you were a part of our team. Networking and fun, obviously. All right, so really quickly, I want to leave you guys with a couple words of wisdom, and then I will give you the mic, I promise. All right, so I was scrolling, as most people do, and I came across a Matthew McConaughey speech that he gave in 2014. Hopefully you all were alive then. And he was awarded for Best Actor in the role Dallas Buyers Club. You probably don't care about that. But what he did say, if you have seen any of his speeches, is he's very deep and he's very, very cool. He had 3 things that he likes to do every morning. He said, there are 3 things that I need each day. The first one is something to look up to, something to look forward to, and someone to chase. He went on to describe the fact that his hero was himself. himself 10 years into the future. That he acknowledged he would never be able to attain his hero, as his hero would always be 10 years away. But he gave him someone to chase. So I would say in 10 years, look back on this moment and be proud of what you've done. Be proud of all of the hard work that you're doing, because you will be the person that you're striving for today. So thank you for having me. Looking forward to working with you all.
All right, thank you for that. I'm a little biased. I worked at State Farm. It was a great time there. So, and then we have many officers in ACM who've been part of Paycom and many of our other sponsors as well. Industry will get into who our other sponsors are, but for all of them, keep an eye out for all of their applications that they have going out, or whether they're already live or in the future. But with that said, we'll hand it off to our divisions, who are the bread and butter of ACM and make us the #1 ACM in the world, which is a fact. We got the ACM Excellence Award just this past year. So I'll hand it off to projects first.
Hello, 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 ECS West. How are we doing tonight? Alright, how many of you guys are familiar with ACM projects? Okay, a good number of you. Well, if you aren't familiar with ACM projects, that's what I'm here to do today. So ACM Projects is a 10-week-long software development project initiative. We take you to the process of building a real-life applicable project within a team of a certain amount of people, which I'll let Karina get into later. And we use cutting-edge technologies. So those technologies can be like anything from React to AWS to Google Cloud stuff to even APIs like OpenAI and all the other good stuff that you probably want on your resume, right? Yeah? Alright, and it'll give you an opportunity to get real-world experience that can be used to apply to internships, such as the companies that you just heard about, like Paycom and State Farm. Yeah. And at the very end, you get to present all of your hard work to not only the teams that we have, but also to the general public. And on top of all that, we have carefully selected a panel of industry-relevant judges from various companies that includes recruiters and high-level software developers. So you'll get not only a chance to get a project, but also get your name circulating around all of these recruiters and companies that you probably want to work at. And I'm going to let Karina talk a little bit more about some of the logistical stuff, as well as how to get involved in ACM projects.
Hi everybody, so yeah, hi, I'm Karina. I'm one of the co-directors of ACM projects this semester, and basically our logistics are on Wednesdays, we have our build nights from 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. And that's really where you get to work with your team, work with your project manager, who is someone who guides you through the semester. Our PMs are the bread and butter of our program. They're people who have been in the program before, and so they're really great at guiding you through the semester. But we also have our really awesome industry mentors, and they're someone who's worked in the actual industry, and so they can really help you with things like your resume as well as the project itself, and really understanding what's going on in the industry. And so that's kind of what your team is going to look like. You'll have 4 to 5 members, as well as your PM and your industry mentor, and then build nights every Wednesday. So we will be taking up your Wednesdays if you do get in this semester. And now, probably what you guys all care about: how do you get involved? So our applications are actually closing tonight. I repeat, they are closing tonight. So get those applications in. We have our project list QR code up there, so if you want to learn more about the projects you can get involved in this semester, definitely take a look at that. But to actually apply, you're going to want to get that QR code and apply through our ACM portal, where you can also find the rest of our opportunities as well. This is a really, really great opportunity, as Abyss mentioned, to learn learn a lot of great technical skills, work in a team, and hopefully work with those industry people as well. So, as I mentioned, just get those applications in, do not wait, and this is also a really great opportunity for freshmen and sophomores, so if that applies to you, I would highly, highly encourage you to apply and put your best foot forward in the application and definitely elaborate. So with that said, thank you guys so much for listening to us right now, and I will hand it off to the next division.
Hi everyone, my name is Christine Thomas and I'm the Director of Industry at ACM. I send a lot of emails for my role. We have an unfortunate recipient over here. I talk a lot about ACM, but truly seeing it in person is so incredible. So thank you all for being part of that experience here today. And so what is ACM Industry? So we do a lot of behind the scenes work, but our main mission is to bring together various companies and students like you so that y'all can network with and learn from some really incredible industry professionals. And so we do that by working with our amazing sponsors to host technical workshops, career-focused events, panels, and so much more. And so on that note, I would like to formally recognize and thank our gold tier sponsors. We have CBRE, EOG, State Farm, and Paycom. Our silver tier sponsors, Goldman Sachs and Visa. Our bronze sponsor, JP Morgan and Chase. So without their help, we would not be able to do what we do today. So thank you all so much for your support. And lastly, please look forward to our many events. Connor mentioned a few, and we'll have a few more coming up this semester. So the best way to stay in touch is stay active on our Discord and Instagram. We want to make sure we're catering these events towards you, so please stay involved. And thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. Just a show of hands. Who here likes getting an internship? Yeah. So, to get an internship, you need to pass something known as the technical interview, right? And unfortunately, a lot of people struggle with that. That's where my division comes in. This is the technical interview prep program. So this is a 10-week long, semester-long program where students like you are paired up with experienced upperclassmen, usually, who have been through the motions of applying to jobs and internships and what have you. They will guide you for the whole semester and make you practice lead code problems so that you can hone and ace your lead code and technical interview skills, essentially. Not only that, we also have resume reviews and some industry panels as well to look forward to, so that students like you get insight and advice from students who have gone through these steps before you. So, how do you apply for this amazing program, you may ask? The QR code for it is right there. If you scan it, please note that the applications for TIP are due tonight, 11:59. You don't want to turn this in late because it'll probably disappear after that time. Otherwise, I'm going to hand it off to my other co-director of ACM Education.
Alright, thanks Augustia. Hey guys, my name is Arian, and I run the other half of ACM Education. So I run the mentor program, and it's essentially a program where if you're an underclassman, you get paired with the like-minded upperclassmen who will help you guide you through your journey through UTD, whether that be knowing which professors to take, being a friendly hand, or just helping you with anything through your career. They're really just there as like another big brother, so to speak. So through this semester, we'll have events like socials and workshops and dev nights, and lots of fun other events planned. Applications do close the coming Monday, which is September 2nd, so you have a bit more time compared to the rest of the divisions. So if you go ahead and scan, you can get on that. But it's a great opportunity to network and just grow the community. We'd love to see you all around. Thanks.
All right, ECS West, how we doing tonight? That's what I want to hear. How many of you in this room would say you're interested in machine learning? All right. How many of you are looking to build your resume to get that dream internship? I know I am. How many of y'all have ever felt like you wanted to elevate your technical skills, but just didn't feel like you had the proper resources to do so? I always felt that way too. Well, do we have the program just for you? Welcome to ACM Research. My name is Elijah Walker, and this is... We are the directors for ACM Research. We are committed to helping undergraduate students become curiosity-driven and discovery-fueled. We want you to succeed in cutting-edge and state-of-the-art technologies and fields such as machine learning, intelligent robotics, and virtual reality. Throughout our program, you'll get to research these topics and learn what these industry-grade field and subjects, how they might help you advance your career.
Now, you might be wondering, our name is ACM Research. Does that mean we get to publish a research paper? And the answer is maybe, potentially, yes. Through a process, we will go through and essentially, but through our process, we will go through, and with the help of a faculty leader and a lead, you will be able to work your way through the process of developing research, finding and researching through papers, and most importantly, of course, actually implementing and developing all the different types of research that, depending on our very wide variety of projects, that might line up with your interests. And on top of that, I don't know how many of you have applied before to internships, but some of them will ask, have you done research before? Or have you done AR ML before? And our program is a great way to enter that.
Awesome. And you might be saying, well, maybe I don't want to publish a research paper, but what am I working towards? Well, our unique research initiative program is designed throughout 10 weeks where you get to research and develop with your specific team and peers who are working towards similar goals as you. This will lead to an end of semester research symposium. Through this symposium, you'll get to publish all your hard work throughout the semester to industry professionals studying what you're doing, to seasoned faculty professionals who have given you advice throughout the entire semester, and also to your friends and family who just want to brag about how cool you are and the amazing project that you did.
Now you might be wondering, where does all this research happen? And the answer is on Mondays 8:30 to 10 p.m. because that is our build nights. During the build nights, we will spend the first 30 minutes or so every once in a while often doing workshops. And in those workshops, you can learn all about what other teams are doing regarding their projects. Anything from how soft robotics works, the backbone of CNNs and RNNs, and all sorts of other brand new state-of-the-art technologies that could catch your interest. And not just that, we'll also be doing a collaboration workshop with ACM projects this semester, where we will essentially be having a great knowledge exchange between those two branches.
Awesome, awesome. And within these build nights, as I mentioned, you'll be working with a team. This team that you're going to be working with, you're going to be solving challenges with, you're going to be overcoming barriers, and you're going to work together to create this incredible research that not only impacts the projects themselves or the research symposium, but you're influencing the entire world of research with this, and you get to play a part in the cutting-edge technologies that make up our world today. And you might say, well, what if I don't know something? Or what if I don't have the certain skills? Well, we have seasoned and professional research leads that are there to help you overcome roadblocks throughout the entire progress, along with a faculty advisor committed to helping you and your team achieve your goals of the semester. Now you might be saying, how do I get involved? Well, Oscar?
Well, the answer is through our application right over here. If any of what we have said has caught your interest, please scan the QR code and fill out the application. It's relatively short, and by the end of it, you'll know. And by the end of it, you'll be given a research paper. And well, if we hear back for an in-person interview, we'll be asking you some questions regarding the paper.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we hope to see your application and you get involved with ACM Research and be a part of what we're doing today within the world of research and contributing to world-class technology. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Salman. I'm one of the co-directors of HackUTD.
Hello, my name is Purva, and I'm one of the other co-directors of HackUTD. So how many of you in the room know what HackUTD is or have heard of HackUTD before? All right. So for those of you that don't know, Salman, what is a hackathon?
Well, a hackathon is basically a weekend-long event where you're coming in with a team or solo to build a project, whether it's software or hardware, make a project competitive, submit to a track, win prizes, eat food, go to fun events, and so much more.
All right. So the last iteration of our hackathon, HackUTD X Golden Hour, had
had over 1,000 participants. We had over 230 projects that were submitted, and that made us the second largest 24-hour hackathon in the entire United States. So that's a pretty And we're back again for the semester, but as a prelude to our hackathon, we will be having Dev Day on September 21st, and this is as an intro to how to build your first project. So we'll walk you through everything. We'll have mentors there to help you out. We'll have food, swag to give away as well. So you can RSVP by scanning the QR code above.
Wow, Perma could not have summed up last year any better. And I'm so excited to present our next iteration of HackyTD 2024 Ripple Effect. So, applications have opened for HackyTD 2024, and the event will be taking place on the weekend of November 16th to 17th, and we hope to have everyone apply, and we hope to see you guys there.
All right, hey guys, my name is Bradley. I'm going to be talking to you all about ACM Community next. So ACM Community is made up of two subdivisions, events and outreach. So first up, I'm going to tell you all a little bit about outreach. So the mission behind outreach is to increase STEM and computer science awareness to the next generation of students. So we do that by going out to local middle schools and high schools around Richardson, and we set up weekly after-school coding workshops for those students. So this is a great way to get volunteer hours, to give back to your community, and get involved in that way. In addition to that, we also have partnerships with Hour of Code and Mark Cuban's AI Foundation coming up real soon this fall. We're also currently recruiting new officers, so if the mission I just described resonates with you, I encourage you to apply to be an officer within our division. But I really want to emphasize that community is open to everyone. There is no application to be a member. There's no application to volunteer with us. You simply just need to show up and be committed to our cause and committed to volunteering. So this really makes it one of the best ways for you to get involved with ACM and to give back to the community. Up here we do have an interest form. Again, this is not an application, this is just an interest form. We just want to get your information so we can connect with you. We can share more info about our upcoming meetings, and we can connect with you that way. We'll also have a QR code to the ACM Discord, which you should join if you're not already a part of. There's a community outreach channel that you can stay up to date with everything we're doing there as well. Then next, the second half of outreach, or second half of community is events. So the events part of our division works on hosting events such as ACM Olympics, Among Us nights, game nights, Jeopardy nights, and more. So they are currently looking for more members for their team as well. QR code is up here if you're interested in getting involved with events or outreach. And thank you.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mike. I'm one of the co-director for ACM development this semester. The other co-director, Ari, unfortunately is not here with us, but you guys will meet later. Anyway, so what is ACM development? So we're basically the division that basically maintain everything that is pretty much technology related within ACM. So the website you guys used to check into this kickoff event earlier, that's Member Portal, which is a project that we currently are maintaining. And so if you guys have any issue with that, just shoot us a message on Discord or just DM or anything. Let's see. So I guess to start up, ACM Member Portal is basically like, as mentioned earlier, it's like the application you guys can check into events and also for officer to manage event participation data and all that. We have a few more features into working on some new features in Member Portal currently. We'll let you guys know when it's released. The second project, ACM Leadership Site. This is a website that we use to essentially keep track of information about previous officer and directors. Just sort of like a kind of a history book in terms of like, this is the history of ACM, and this is all the people who were involved in ACM at some point. And then BSG, this is an interesting one. BSG is basically an initiative I started like last 1 or 2 semesters, where we basically attempt to recreate our own version of LeetCode.com, but with like a little bit more fun twists, which is root functionality, so that like you guys can solve the code problem while talking with friends and kind of discuss problem solution and all that sort of thing. And lastly, UTD Grade, which I'm pretty sure that a lot of people here use. And for those who don't know, UTD Grade is basically an application that you can go look for a class or professor, and it will give you information about grade distribution, and which will help people like make decision in terms of which college to take. And then for that we're using Next.js and Lite. But yeah, I guess that's for ACM Dev. If you guys have any questions about what ACM Dev does or anything that you guys are using that maintained by ACM Dev, feel free to either let me know or just shoot us a text on Discord. Thanks for listening.
All right. So before we move on to partner orgs, I really quickly want to talk about ACM Media. So how many of you guys are here because you saw the Instagram post? So show of hands. Okay, how many guys are here because you guys already know ACM from like the past? All right, and how many guys are here because you saw the posters that were outside of ECS South and ECS West? Yeah, it's a good amount of people. So that is all media. We basically do all of the marketing and all of the designs that you guys see on the Instagram, on those posters, all the flyers that you guys see around campus. That is all us. And honestly, ACM would not be, where we are without marketing, without what we do. For all you guys to basically show up today. So I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. And I also want to give a big shout out to marketing and media. They work really, really hard. So I am really proud to be their lead, their director. And, we have a lot of stuff planned for you guys for the next semester upcoming. So thank you guys so much for being here. And that is all. Thank you.
Media is really the glue that holds all of ACM together. We wouldn't have the amazing graphics and everything. We wouldn't have to reach out to you without them. They were so busy, we forgot even to get them a slide, so whoopsie. But with that said, we're going to now end the portion for ACM's kickoff. We'll have one slide at the end in a little bit, but for the next 15 minutes, we're going to go over some of our ACM partners. So ACM has a great connection with all other organizations within UTD, and we'd like to invite them all to give a 1-minute pitch about their organization. So first, I'd like to invite Sweet up to the board.
Hi everybody, I'm back. I'm just going to talk about SWE for a minute. So we are the Society of Women Engineers. So if you're a woman, this is a really great community for you as a person in engineering. So we have a few programs. We have our SWE Match program, which the applications are open for that until September 9th, and that's an interdisciplinary engineering year-long program, so that's a really great opportunity. We also have Lit MP, which I'm personally a part of, and that's the Ladies in Tech Mentoring Program, where we pair you with a mentor for the year who's an upperclassman and who can really teach you about what it's like to be a woman in CS. And finally, there is an ECS freshman orientation tomorrow at, I believe it's 6 to 7 in Founders, so definitely just check out the QR code to get more involved with SWE if you are interested. Thank you.
We get CSG up here. And also, before one additional thing, we also have a raffle at the very end. We're going to be giving away these 3 big plushies here. So if you're interested in winning those, please stay to the end and we'll get that raffle out.
Hey, I'm Rishit. I'm an officer for CSG, UT's computer security group. We're UT's biggest security-related, we're to do everything related from ethical hacking to computer networking. Let's say like game hacking, console hacking, every type of hacking. We do that, right? So every Wednesday we have a meeting we talk about these things. It's just simple tech talks. You don't have to be a pro. You can just, even if you're just a beginner, you're totally welcome to come by and learn a lot of stuff. And in the past few semesters, we've been focusing on CTFs, which, if you know, they're like the hackathons of the hacking world, right? So there'll be global hacking competitions. You join a team, you compete. We're hosting some open ones. We actually have one this weekend on Saturday. So that's a great way to learn hacking. That's a great way to get into security. And our CTF competitive team actually placed 8th in all national academic teams in the nation last semester. So we've been doing pretty well when it comes to, that whole thing. So our kickoff is at 7 p.m. tomorrow at ECS 2.415, if I'm not wrong. If you want just more information, please scan that QR code. That's our Discord. So that'll get you all the information you need. Check the announcements. And yeah.
Hello. My name is Shinish Kusresh, and I'm the VP of UX Club. To simplify what UX is, it's basically a organized grocery store. There's signs pointing where everything is. You know when to check out. It's a swift checkout process. That's just what good UX is. We at UX Club cover how to develop a website, app, and product with good UX. I see you guys are checking. If you scan that QR code, that leads to our link tree. We are the biggest design organization on campus. Before I do wrap this up, I do want to say we have a big surprise coming up this semester. Normally, if you guys know, in the past we have a design challenge, and that's normally 4 weeks. But imagine this: 24 hours, all design, no code, by the way. We have a hackathon style event. Yeah. Before I leave, I also want to say we'll have our kickoff here from 7 to 9 at this exact location on Thursday next week. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you for having us.
Hello everybody, my name is Harper. I'm here today to talk a little bit about WIMWE. So what we are is we're a mentorship program, and I know you've heard about some different mentorship programs tonight, but what makes us different is that we pair up groups of students with mentors from the industry or from academia to meet about twice a month throughout the semester, and more if you'd like, to talk about different topics relevant to your field. We have both an introductory track and an advanced track now, so if you're looking for resume tips, stuff like that, you can join the introductory track, talk to your mentor there, or you can join the advanced track, talk about how to land an internship, get a job, full-time, all that fun stuff. And it's just a great way to build connections with people in industry and learn more about what it's really like. We also have a lot of fun events and workshops throughout the semester. We'll have one workshop this semester in collab with ACM Projects. So you should go home, you should apply to WIMWE, and you should apply to ACM Projects. Our applications to BUMT are due on Friday of this week, and we also have a little leadership position to lead your team discussions called Mentoring Team Manager. If you want to do that, those applications are with the same QR code, and those are due tonight. So go do it tonight, go apply. We'd love to have you. Thank you so much.
Up next, we have the Nebula Labs.
Hi everybody, my name is Kenneth. I'm the head of engineering here at UTD Nebula Labs. And a little bit about our org is that we build long-term projects for UTD students by UTD students. And some of our products are that we have Trends, which is essentially a one-stop shop for your UTD grade distributions, and also Rate My Professor, all in one platform. And then we also have Jupiter, which is our platform for students to discover other orgs that are going around on campus. And then we finally have our API platform, which is where we take data from the university and we scrape it and we funnel it back into our projects. And so if any of those sound interesting, please join our Discord. It's on there, one of the codes, and come check us out. Also, we're doing an ice cream social next week on Tuesday and Sunday. So
Please check us out.
Up next, Women Who Compute.
Hello everyone, my name is Fatima. I'm the designer for Women Who Compute, which is a woman-focused student organization on campus. Our mission is to empower and uplift women and provide all of us the resources that we might need as a woman navigating the computer science or software engineering space. So you guys might recognize us by our little narwhal mascot. Her name is Nova. And she wants to tell you guys that WWC is the best student organization ever. And we offer a lot of different events. So we have technical workshops. Fall semester is typically very industry focused. So we have a lot of our industry events. This semester we're going to be working with Goldman Sachs, with Pinterest, maybe even NASA. We also have our big event of the semester that we're known for called Speed Mentoring, which is a speed dating style event, except you're not on dates, you're talking to recruiters and software engineers.